You go and you get in your car and just instinctually
have a boner.
Go get the burger, you idiot.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, hello and welcome to the Taste Buds Podcast, where the taste is made up and the buds don't matter. Right.
That was a great joke from 2003.
I know. They don't matter, just like relevant anecdotes in a conversation with Tim.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah, that's nice, yeah.
And Nick is done for the day.
Yeah. So I'm your host today. I am Nick. I am Nick. I am Spartacus.
I am the Nick.
Let's go ahead and introduce the rest of us before we get into where we are. Tim, who always has to apologize to his mother. How's it going, buddy?
Well, I just got off the phone apologizing to my mother, and yeah, I feel dirty inside. Hi.
Just moving on from that one.
Moving on.
She might be veggie, but don't call her a vegetable. It's Hannah.
Yep, I sure am alive. I am not a mannequin.
Nobody said you're dead.
Okay.
We just said you're a vegetable.
Okay.
And I would like everyone to put their hands together for Michael, because he has 3 hands.
Yay!
I'm hungry and I hate everybody right now.
400 pounds, 6'9", 3 hands.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps.
Eye patch as well.
Eye patch, yeah.
Well, no, because he's got the second eye patch now because it matches his first eye
Right,
patch.
so 2 eye patches.
He's not wearing them the way you think, though.
Yeah. Just you wait. So we are at Swensons, and some of us have been here for 45 minutes.
Now, where is Swensons, Nick? Let's just gloss over your discomfort.
Swensons is in Dublin. It's actually a bit of a rule breaker for us because we don't usually do chains, but this is a chain that goes throughout Ohio and just now came to Columbus, so we thought we'd do a special episode
Let
right
me stop
here.
you right there. I've got some Swensons facts, since it's actually in my neck of the woods. Hi there, this is Tim.
The one who kept us waiting.
Yeah. So, well, I had to...
Michael and I are pissed.
I spent 40 minutes having to write this down, so that's why. I could have been here, but...
Great, let's see what you put together.
You're going to eat outside.
Swensons is a restaurant.
What?
Yeah, it was established in 1934. Pop Swenson, that's quote-unquote Pop Swenson, used to sell burgers out of his station wagon at Bookdale High School in Akron, in Ohio.
That just seems like he would
I
get
didn't
the
know
cops
Akron-
called on him today.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
didn't-
good.
I also didn't know Akron had high schools.
Yeah, I know. They
figured
there's
everybody was
one.
done.
There's
Yeah.
one. LeBron James. They actually closed them all down when LeBron left. They said we can't do any better than this. They actually have 10 locations, so they're not a huge chain, and they're mostly in the like Canton, Akron area.
And they're just in Ohio, right?
They're just in Ohio, so
that's okay.
Yeah, they're in Akron, Canton, Cuyahoga Falls, North Canton, places like that. And then they opened this one in Dublin, and they're going to open up the one at Polaris.
In Polaris, yeah.
And they're fighting really hard to open up one up in Hilliard, but they might not do it.
Yeah, I mean, can we just say, if you're listening to this, you might want to wait a while until the excitement dies down, because, wow, is there a line.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can see why there's a line, because Forbes named them the best burger in America in 1999.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's
And
see
as
if
we know-
20 years
When
later
you were
it holds
2
up.
years old.
Yeah, as we know.
When I was 30.
When you turn 30.
1999 was a banner year for the burger industry.
It was,
So
yeah.
they had tough competition. Yeah, we should say that this is like curbside service, so you eat in your car and they give you the little tray, and these guys and girls are running. Like, we've been worried that they're going to fall.
Yeah, we've been watching them anxiously.
Yeah.
I have
with
anxiety.
quivering-
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
That's great.
Can I interject with the Agatha Christie fact that I told you guys earlier
Oh yeah,
this week?
absolutely. Agatha Christie.
Yeah, and if
Oh, yeah.
if you feel like it's irrelevant, you can cut it out.
No.
So, just a fun fact, from about the 20s to the 50s, an alternate expression for exclaimed or interjected was ejaculate. So, you can see that in books that people are just ejaculating all over the place.
Allow me to ejaculate here for a second.
Oh. You didn't even have a follow-up either.
No, I
You
didn't. I
said
just
it
wanted to
say it.
ejaculate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Damn.
you can say it whenever you want.
It's literary.
That was a weak ejaculation.
I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
So let's go ahead and move on to our favorite segment, which is questions with our question master.
Yeah, because I definitely prepared questions.
The nameless question master, Hannah.
who happens to sound exactly like me. So, would you rather, as I'm watching these guys run...
God, that's scary.
Would you rather fight... Have I asked you guys this? Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 10 duck-sized horses?
Oh. I think I'd rather do the horse-sized duck because I think I could befriend it.
You're an idiot.
Ducks like me.
Ducks don't like anyone.
I could ride it into battle.
I can tell you right now, no one will survive fighting the horse-sized duck.
Yeah.
No one should be choosing that option.
Really?
You're going to die.
I would choose that one too. I just feel like horses have a lot of power.
Even if they're
So does a
duck-sized.
giant duck.
A giant duck is gonna waddle close to me. I feel like even I am more...
I mean, you know what? It could break your hand with... I mean, it could break you with its beak.
Yeah, but even I have more agility than a giant duck.
Horse-sized ducks. I'll take the
I feel like you're not
horse-sized
giving
duck.
them enough credit.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're eating
Outside
them,
of the giant corkscrew penis that they have,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
go
see
for the
why I
horses.
should
Never
be upset or afraid.
It's a corkscrew penis that's going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's going to thump it on your head.
Yeah. Shit.
Put in your eye socket.
and just wrench.
As ducks
in there.
do. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, that is their
Did I
usual
make you guys sad?
behavior.
I wasn't
sad.
the one that brought up
You
penises
little
this
bummed
time.
out?
Yeah. Yay me.
You did bring
Damn
up...
it! You brought it up first.
I mean, I think Hana did with the ejaculation.
I
That's
did,
true.
yeah. I
Yeah.
opened that door. I'm sorry. So, which is morally worse, an otter or a dolphin?
Dolphin.
Dolphin?
Yeah, no doubt.
Easily.
Oh, wait.
I don't know about otters, but I know about dolphins, and that's how
I
bad they
don't-
are.
They're shady.
Why did you say otter? Why was that the option?
Because otters will, beat animals to death and then rape their dead corpses.
Well, at least they're dead.
Oh, that's not much better.
That's not bad.
Frankly, I think desecration of a corpse is not as bad as rape.
Of a living.
Is that the hill I'm gonna die on? Probably not.
I hope not.
But that's the distinction you're making at the moment.
At least with animals. Oh, never
I
mind.
don't know.
This went down a weird path.
This did
Always
go...
does.
This went down a weird corkscrew path.
For anyone at home who doesn't know
shit.
why dolphin is
Yeah.
clearly the worst option, dolphins will keep other dolphins as sex slaves, and they'll beat helpless animals to death as well. So
Oh, yeah.
dolphins are
They rape
terrible
for sport.
people.
They're sadistic, yeah.
Yeah. They are more intelligent than otters, so yeah, that does sort of make it worse.
Yeah, they know
'Cause you
they
feel
can
like-
hump it, and so they do.
Yeah, and you feel like they should know better. Also, dude, there is a guy out there who, claimed to have a consensual sexual relationship with a dolphin for, decades.
Oh,
Oh.
that dolphin was having its way with him. You
whoa.
know it's not consensual. I
But
blame
he,
the dolphin.
He gave, interviews and
Oh,
wrote
gross.
a book about it.
What was that? Was that the big scientific study
No.
about the dolphin? Because there was
No.
There's
There
another
was
story.
nothing scientific
There was
about
another story about a scientific study to see if we could communicate with dolphins, actually translate what they're saying. And the female scientist, they had to cut it short because the dolphin was getting rapey.
That's not
Yeah,
great.
that makes sense though. Because dolphins are terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
terrible.
no, because they were helping them to realize that they could do it to other species too.
Yeah, the only thing
Expanding.
dolphins have a better PR firm than sharks. Sharks are cool. Sharks are great, but yet we hate them all.
We're about to explode.
Yeah. That was the bomb.
That Michael always brings with him everywhere he
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
This time is happening, guys. Let's hold hands to go to the great abyss together.
This is the last episode.
Suicide pact.
Oh wow. Okay.
Michael, did you say you had a Beast Boy scenario?
I do.
Okay.
I do have a beast boy because I had
Maybe.
45 minutes to think of one.
I'll tell you. Yeah, we had a lot of time to go over the intro, which is why it was dynamite in my opinion, and the Beast Boy, which I'm sure also is going to be dynamite, unless Michael proves me wrong.
Well, there you go.
No, it's gonna be great because I had so much goddamn time to
I'm
think
not
In this
cutting it out if it's not good.
Coincidentally, proving Nick wrong is what we call Pittsburgh style.
All right. Beast Boy scenario. This one's for the millennials because it has a drone.
I'll sit this one out. I'm sorry.
I also
Sit down, Grandpa.
preemptively say that I'm not turning into a dolphin.
Okay.
So, go
Yeah,
ahead.
this is off the table.
Yeah. All right. A drone is flying above your mother, tied up. There is a bucket of hydrochloric acid attached to the drone by a fish wire.
Fish wire.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a
How do-
fishing line?
Yes. How do you save your mother in this scenario? Because the drone is set to drop the bucket of hydrochloric acid on your mother's head in 10 seconds.
Okay.
You are, let's say, 10 yards away from your mother.
Okay.
So mother. Okay, go ahead.
How full is the bucket?
To the brim.
To the brim. Okay.
How
Rim.
is your mother tied down or just tied up?
Tied down.
Tied down. How is she tied down?
I feel like we're getting
With
too much
chains.
into the bondage
With
part.
chains.
Yes.
Okay. But like,
It just
like
caught
how
me
is
what
she
you said.
secured? How is she secured to the ground?
Let's say loosely by, you know those things that people use to beat the tent into the ground?
Yeah.
Let's say one of those big
A rubber
ones.
mallet?
Oh damn.
You
Or
are
the
wrong.
stake?
A steak.
Your
Yeah.
mother's gonna die. You guys are getting hung up too.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, it's
yeah.
been 10 seconds,
Drone,
she's dead.
The drone is the important part.
Yeah.
Do it.
Huh.
Gorilla time.
Wrong time.
I'm going to just like run and jump and just sort of like karate kick, gorilla kick that hydrochloric acid like just away.
It's full to the brim.
It's full to the brim,
That's
so like
why
any
it's
tippage,
It's gonna get on
it's gonna get on the head of your mom.
You
Yeah,
could
that's
argue
true.
like disfigurement is better than death.
That's
so if
true.
you're not going for like a zero-sum solution, it might be okay to get some
Yeah.
acid on your mom. We've all done it.
I have my answer. Go
Okay.
ahead. Okay,
yeah.
I have my answer. Blue whale.
It's always a blue whale.
Yeah, but I don't. Maybe not. Okay, so here's what I'm saying.
No, finish that
Right?
thought. Yeah.
So hydrochloric acid, like if it gets on you, right, it's gonna scar you.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna suck. But the larger you are, the more you're gonna shrink.
Oh, we
Okay,
got
hold on,
food.
we got food.
Food time.
So we'll continue to think about
yeah.
it.
Just keep it running.
Wow. What a
Curbside
great-
service.
Yeah.
I think you put this in like there,
You put that betwixt your butt cheeks.
right betwixt them.
This is definitely gonna get dumped.
Also ranch for me and a straw for me.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, so back to the Beast Boy question.
Yeah.
So like my
Back to the
thing
Beastie
is
Boys.
like there's no way that you can do it without spilling some acid, right? But the larger you are, that like whatever surface
I see what you're going here.
like
yeah.
takes you know, first of all you're shielding but the larger you are when you take like when your skin takes the acid, the smaller the scar is going to be when you transfer back into a human.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
But how are you not going to crush your mother as a blue whale?
So that's why I said maybe never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe an elephant, like a large elephant,
An elephant makes sense.
because then
But-
I could stand over her.
Yeah.
Did you say, Michael, how high up the drone is?
Let's give it
By the way, I totally
5
took
feet.
a bite
No.
accidentally.
let's do 6 feet above
bitch.
your mother's head.
Ah.
Above Tim's
Definitely
mother's head.
elephant. You can just grab the drone with your trunk.
I feel like if you move the drone fast enough, like you won't spill much.
You know what? All you got to do, elephant, grab the bucket handle with your trunk, and then it can do whatever it wants. You got that big old elephant, elephantine schnoz.
True. I am actually going to say gorilla time, and I'm going to focus on, legitimately, and I am going to focus on pulling up the stake that's holding my mother into the ground and then tackling her out of the way.
I don't want
It
the
doesn't
ketchup,
immediately
Nicholas.
solve the drone problem, but I assume the supervillain will give up after one try.
That's true. Yeah, they are wont to do.
Yeah. So are we doing our bites?
cool.
So let's go ahead.
Did we also explain what we got to?
Oh yeah. So Tim and I received a Galley Boy,
I'm good.
Yeah.
which
And-
is like their signature burger.
We received a Galley Boy, and then we got a burger.
Oh, gross.
Great. Yep. There's no coming back from that. So what'd you guys get?
I got the veggie burger because I have a veggie burger. They call it the salad boy, which pleases me because I call everything boys anyway.
Yeah, take that to other places we've gone to that don't have
Right.
veggie burgers.
I got a double hamburg with lettuce, tomato, onion.
Yeah, which we should say they call them hamburgs, so if that bothers you, don't come here.
It kind of bothers me, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's no ER at the end of any hamburg
Yeah,
here.
I know. Alright, so we're going to do our exploratory bites like sharks.
Yeah, absolutely. So while you guys are digging in for the first time, because I accidentally took a bite already just out of, I don't know, great.
Sexual thrill.
Yeah, for the sexual thrill. But I'll go ahead and explain our rating system. We have the classic hashtag 6 out of 10 rating, which basically goes as follows. Not even 6 out of 10 is the lowest of the low. You'd be very mad if you saw somebody eating this. Not just a stranger. You'd be just visibly shaking, kind of like how Michael was at the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah, you'd be especially mad if you had to wait 45 minutes and then got a not even 6 out of 10.
You're pushing it, man.
Yeah.
You're pushing it. Then we have 6 out of 10, which is nothing wrong with this burger, but it's also nothing great. You wouldn't write home about it. And then the next level, we have solid 6 out of 10. This is a good burger. You'd get it again. You might not go out of your way to get the burger, but if you started thinking about this burger, you'd be like, yeah, this is a good burger. Mm-hmm. Then the last thing, you have a 10 out of 10. This one is, it brings with it a curse, and that is every time you think about this burger, you go and you get in your car and just instinctually
Have a boner.
go get the burger, you idiot.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, so
Crinkle,
let's go
crinkle.
ahead and dig in, and we'll see what everybody thinks.
So far, I'm digging the bun. I really like this bun.
The bun has really good texture.
Mm-hmm.
It's got
Is it the same one, or-
Yeah, it's got a very chewy texture.
For Tim and Nick.
Yeah.
Tim, you've already had a few bites. Nick, you're
And a
getting there
few
too. When I immediately bit down, like I tasted something sweet. Like I got a sweetness.
No,
in my
yeah, I
body.
definitely have a sweetness. I wonder what it is.
I feel like it might be the
Oh,
bun,
It's
but I
this.
don't know.
Is it barbecue sauce?
It's kind of like a barbecue sauce. Check on the
Yeah,
bottom
'cause
of
it
your bun,
does
folks.
have-
Check under your seats.
I got the same
Yeah,
thing.
because it does
But I
have,
didn't get barbecue sauce.
but
I
it's
have no
two
sauce.
special
But smell
sauces. Yeah.
That's what it is,
That
right?
smells good.
Yeah, I didn't look up what the special sauces were. 'Cause I only had 40
This is
minutes. I
super
couldn't look up
interesting.
a lot of things.
Like, yeah, because it's almost like a barbecue sauce. It's very smoky. Very smoky sweet.
Yeah. I like it, though.
So, mine is clearly, like, pre-made veggie burger, but this is the fast food place, so I wouldn't necessarily expect them to make them in-house.
Yeah.
So they may still be made by Swensons, but just
Yeah.
not here.
Can you tell what it's made out of, though?
Well, I just took a bite, so...
I'm assuming human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of parsley sticking out. There are carrots. Looks like corn. But honestly, it's really finely pureed. It wouldn't surprise me if there was like a chickpea or white bean component. It's good though, and the sauce, surprisingly, the barbecue-y sauce really complements it well.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah. At first, it was like, oh, that's unexpected, and then 2 bites later, you're like, yeah, this really helps.
Yeah.
Now, Tim, what you said about the burger, this is like a better burger than you'd find on just like your average fast food burger. Like, it really is good.
And the prices are, they're more obviously than like a McDonald's, but I mean, they're really reasonable prices.
Yeah.
I just ordered. What are the prices?
I want to say it's
I
like
didn't check.
$4.50 or something.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I think
not
that's
bad.
what it is. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I mean, for what you're like, when you come and see a place like this, you're expecting like a Sonic style place.
Yeah.
But the fact that it is, it's a very small chain. It's, pretty much in-house stuff. I think they take some pride in doing this.
I also say they have a huge menu for kind of like a fast food setup.
Surprisingly,
They have
yeah.
a lot of different sandwiches. You can get fried bologna if you're into that.
Okay. You can get egg salad, which I'm intrigued, but I don't like other people's egg salad. Yeah.
Also, egg salad is the worst salad.
Mostly because they use chicken eggs.
Oh, okay. I hate it.
I'm not going to ask
Okay.
any follow-up questions.
Good, because I don't have any
Pointedly.
answers.
No follow-up answers. So do you guys feel prepared to give an actual rating?
I think so.
Crinkle, crinkle. Little star.
Crinkle, crinkle, little star. Now it's a supernova. Damn it.
I think I gotta sit with it just a little bit.
Okay.
I was not expecting that barbecue sauce was a welcome addition, so I don't know.
Is this in the way of you talking? I'm sorry.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
So while Nick thinks about it, here is 6 minutes of silence.
Yeah.
So I also got
You guys can go first.
I also got zucchini fries, which means I couldn't do Pittsburgh style, which of course means that you take half a sandwich and you steal the copper piping out of basement so you can pay for the cart to help you move the copper piping from basement. So
We love you, Pittsburgh.
How do you know what my father does for a living?
Have I told you guys
We
that?
run in the same circles.
Have I told you guys that we are? So far, I've been looking at the stats. We have been listened to in 8 states in the United States, 2 provinces of Canada, the Philippines, but not in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Nice.
We love you, Pittsburgh. We just
We're
wish you
too
weren't
raunchy
so.
for Pittsburgh consumption.
Oh, I guess so. What does that say about us?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do we want to start giving ratings? Do you want to go first, Michael?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. So I got that sweetness in my burger the entire time, and I'm not really for like when you get a hamburger, you want savory, and so mine definitely had a sweetness to it. With that said, I'm gonna come back here and get a lot of different stuff on their menu. I think it's a really cool restaurant. But oh my god, the parking lot gives me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
You sit in your car, you turn on the lights, and wait for a server, and it's just a nightmare to watch.
Yeah, you gotta come here, like, off hours, so that they don't feel like they have to run as hard. And you can sit here for 45 minutes and it's not a problem, because I know that's part of your ritual, Michael, of coming to Swensons.
And you're welcome, by the way.
Alright, anyone else?
I can go next.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give this a solid 6 out of 10.
Oh.
The burger itself isn't particularly remarkable, but the structure is really good and the texture is really good. But the toppings are amazing. There's just enough pickles. I've had pickles in every bite so far. And I think it's just American cheese, but something about how it's melted onto this burger is outstanding. So I'm going to say solid 6 out of 10 for all those reasons.
I'm sorry, Hannah. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but fucking, we're in Nick's car and he just pulled out a White Castle.
What the
zesty
fuck,
thin
dude?
sauce.
Oh yeah, he's been dipping his onion rings in that. Has no
You
one else seen
asshole.
that?
That pisses me off.
Yeah. So
Cross company.
I had
Yeah.
this. I've had this in my car since yesterday, and they brought out 3 ranches, and I figured I'm not gonna be a dick that like hogs a ranch if I have this zesty sauce from yesterday. No, we're good. But yeah, so crinkle, crinkle, little star.
Yeah.
Are the teasers good?
Yeah, they were amazing.
Where will I go? You want
Sweet.
one?
Yeah, I'll try one. Do you want the
Yeah,
last
one
onion ring?
There you go.
There you go.
Sure.
We'll do
Holy
a trade
shit,
these.
those are good.
Aren't they great?
Yeah, those
Crinkle, crinkle.
teasers are worth coming out here alone, I think.
Yeah.
And getting like 6 orders of them.
Leaving your family and coming here alone.
Which, as we know, is Columbus style.
It's Gary, Indiana style.
Sitting in the car for 45 minutes at a restaurant that relies on car spaces.
Yeah, yeah. Car spaces. Their parking lot is their restaurant.
That should be their tagline. Swensons, our parking lot is a restaurant. How far do you think that they would run? Like, if you parked one over, and like one parking lot over for like the Max and Irma's that's next door and turned on your headlights,
Yeah.
do you think they would still come out?
I feel like they would.
I feel like Max and Irma's would be pissed.
I just feel like, yeah, Max and Irma's, you should be like just honking your horn trying to get attention,
Yeah.
and then they have to run out and say, "That's next door, idiot."
Yeah. All
Tim,
right.
do you have a rating?
I do. So I got the Galley Boy, and what? Yeah, I know, right?
These
Aren't
are
those
so good.
Yeah.
The teasers, yeah.
The
So
teasers, the potato teasers, guys.
it's like hash brown style potatoes mixed with cheese and jalapeno and then deep fried into these little bullets of melty goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Guys.
Dude, I never loved another side more than this.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made a mistake, Michael.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so the teasers are a 10 out of 10. Like,
Oh, yeah. The teasers
will
are a
ruin
10 out of
it.
10.
They didn't just tease me. They full on seduced me.
He ejaculated.
I ejaculated as I said that. Anyway,
Nope.
so my rating, I had the Galley Boy, and I'm gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10. It was really good. It was pretty much everything that I expected. It wasn't world breaking. I mean, I've had better burgers.
And you've had Swensons before, right?
It's been like 15 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you have.
But yeah,
It's been
it was
since
not,
like 1934.
Yeah.
In my high school parking lot.
When I was 30. And but yeah, it's just a really good burger. And yeah, I would definitely say this is better than any fast food burger you're gonna find.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Eating is very precarious in here, though.
Yeah, that's the one downside.
Like
is
I had to
like to sit.
I had to rewrap my burger in its foil because I unwrapped it and then realized I'd made a mistake.
Because you were eating the foil.
Also,
Because I was eating the foil, yeah. I do that sometimes.
also, you're being too polite. It's just my car.
Okay, I mean fair, but also, like,
That's Ethan.
Oh, yeah. That dude totally looks like my brother.
yeah. So there's a guy here who looks like Nick's brother, who I'm sure you all are familiar with.
Yeah.
He'll be on the show eventually.
Eventually.
Sorry, I interrupted the
Once
entire
we kick
thing
Nick
for that.
off the podcast.
We're replacing with Ethan.
So a solid 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm very happy with it.
Perfect.
Um,
Has enough time passed for you to sit with it?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it was... So I didn't expect, like, the smoky... it's not really a barbecue sauce, but it's barbecue-esque, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, and I don't usually like barbecue sauce in a burger. That's why I wasn't expecting it. But, man, was it a welcome addition. And I gotta say, we forgot to take pictures of our burgers.
Yeah.
I guess we have to get 5 more. No, sorry, but back to the point. I gotta give this a solid 6 out of 10, like a really solid 6 out of 10. And the reason I hold back from giving it more is because I think the burgers were very obviously like a fast food burger. Like nothing about the actual like patty said anything to me that was different than what you'd get at Wendy's. Mm-hmm. But I will say that the toppings, the bun, everything else was so just damn delicious.
It's true. And they do have, like, you can custom order different toppings.
Yeah.
So do you think you would change it up next time if you came?
I don't know. I think they kind of put their best foot forward with that Galley Boy. I gotta say solid 6 out of 10. Which I wasn't expecting to give out, but the bun was great, the toppings were great, the mixture of, I think it was a tartar sauce and a barbecue sauce.
Tim has information.
Yeah, what's going on?
So, this is according to Cleveland 19. So, they are secret sauces. So, they're not going to give up the information. But, what we think it could be, secret sauce number 1, most likely tartar sauce.
Yeah, that's what
mayonnaise and
I took a
dill
lick
pickle
of
and stuff
each.
like that.
Yeah. Off of Michael's burger.
Yeah.
Secret sauce number 2, they say barbecue sauce ? So it's ketchup, golden molasses, taco sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and sugar. Now this isn't soy sauce and pepper. Now this isn't Swensson saying this.
This is people trying to make
this is like a copycat recipe.
taste-alikes.
Yeah.
I can see. So I think it definitely has some molasses or brown sugar in it.
Oh yeah, it definitely has like kind of a feel.
Yeah.
And even scent of barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But man, it just went together so well. But yeah, the patties they didn't feel like hand formed or anything like that. I mean, they were probably at one point, but they just it feels almost like you just put like Wendy's patties on this bun. So I couldn't give it like a full 10 out of 10, but I couldn't give it a 6 out of 10 either because it really was delicious with all the toppings and especially that bun. I'm not a bun man, but man, could I be convinced today.
Yeah.
And that bun
the
was
texture of that
sweeter.
bun was amazing. Yeah. Also, Tim, when you said you had information, I 100% thought it was going to be completely unrelated to anything we were talking about.
Did we have any final thoughts?
I would say try it.
I would say definitely try it. Definitely try it.
It's the first
it was
time
good.
it's in Columbus. Yeah.
And we got a 6 out of 10, solid 6, solid 6, solid 6. So I think it's worth your time.
And
again,
they have a veggie burger.
They have a veggie burger and
Get
teasers for the love of God.
Get teasers.
If you make the same mistake that Michael and I made, we will disown you as fans.
The
Unless
teasers
you're
get the 10 out
allergic
of
to
10.
cheese, potatoes, or jalapenos, in which case, please do not get the teasers.
Yeah.
And then also, why are you listening?
Or
to
like,
this
why are you listening to this? And I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
sorry.
What's your life like?
I'm allergic to cheese. I will tuck that aside just to get some freaking teasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
Oh man.
All right, and
That's when you
with
said that, like
that,
you're gonna explode.
And with that, thank you guys so much for listening on your car ride or cigarette break, which I know a cigarette break only, takes like 10 minutes or something. But yeah, sometimes 10 minutes is all that people can tolerate us for.
That's true.
yeah,
Hi, Mom. Anyways.
she won't have made it this far.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely not.
So before we do the sign off, real quick, and this is something that I'm going to edit in because you have no power over me because I edit. This is going to be a new segment in the podcast. This is called Ronald McDonald Fan Fiction. I'm going to read an erotic fan fiction.
Or not
with
erotic.
Ronald
I mean,
McDonald.
I feel like
It's fan fiction. It's erotic.
I know, but I feel like a non-erotic fan fiction would be weirder.
Okay. The one that I have tonight that I'm going to read is Forbidden Love, Ronald McDonald, and the Burger King.
Yes!
So have fun with that one. And you guys can't do anything about it because I edit these videos.
That's crazy. This is not what I signed up for, but also I'm not like totally against it.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a great opportunity.
Hello, and welcome to Ronald McDonald Fan Fiction. Tonight's episode is from A Forbidden Love, Ronald McDonald and the Burger King, by Insert Joke from Wattpad.com. Chapter 1, Enemies. Ronald was sitting in his restaurant. He glared across the street at the Burger King establishment. His eyes locked with none other than the Burger King himself. Good God, his eyes were so beautiful. The way they sparkled in the sunlight. No, they were sworn enemies. They could never be together. Besides, Burger King probably didn't share the feelings. If only there was a way. Burger King's point of view. I locked eyes with my beautiful Ronald. His fluffy ketchup red hair always caught my attention. Jeez, it was so perfect, like the rest of him. He also had such big feet, and you know what they say about guys with big feet. Wink wonk. How would I ever admit my feelings for my sweet, sweet Ronald? Chapter 2. It had been a while later. Both restaurants had closed. Ronald was doing his weekly shopping trip, except today he was distracted. His thoughts were clouded with the thoughts of his beloved king. Suddenly, he had ran into something, or perhaps someone. He looked up, none other than his beautiful Burger King. He blushed hard. King had been blushing as well. I'm so sorry, King mumbled. He was mostly mute. No, I'm sorry. I spaced out, Ronald responded, barely in a whisper. He looked up into King's gorgeous brown eyes, making him blush harder. How could this be? They weren't fighting for once. Maybe there was a chance. So, I guess I should go, Burger King started, before being interrupted by Ronald. Did you maybe want to come to my place? Maybe we could be friends, not enemies? The Burger King grinned. Of course, Ronald. I'll see you there. And this has been A Forbidden Love, Ronald McDonald and the Burger King. Thank you for listening to Ronald McDonald Fan Fiction. If you would like to read the rest of this story, head on over to www.wattpad.com www.wattpad, that's WATTPAD.com, and look for Insert Joke. Good night, all.
There you go. So you can do the outro now.
So thank you guys so much for listening today. Please make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TasteBudsSeebus, and just remember, guys, if you're not tasting your buds, you're doing it wrong.
That's right.
Thanks.
Ask your mom. It's your favorite podcast.
Goodbye.
Farts.
Ram this car. Go.